If I asked you who the richest man in history was, who would you name? Would you name a CEO of an American company, or would you name an African emperor? In fact, the richest man in history was an African emperor. However, he was far more than just the richest man in history. He was also a devout Muslim who put his empire, the Mali Empire, in the spotlight. This is Mansa Musa. In 1312 AD, Mansa Musa took power over the already wealthy Mali Empire, and he reigned until 1337. He gained power after Mansa Abu Bakr II, who sailed out into the Atlantic and was never seen again. Now that he was the emperor, he had to maintain control and expand the borders of Mali. With an army of over 100,000 men, including a cavalry corps of 10,000 horses, and a talented general, Saran Mandian, this was possible. Under Mansa Musa, the Mali Empire doubled in size. In order to govern Mali's vast territories, Mansa Musa divided the empire into provinces, each one ruled by a farba that was appointed by Mansa Musa himself. Because of taxes on trade, gold and copper mines, and tribute from conquered tribes, Mali's wealth increased. Mansa Musa, being a devout Muslim, set out on a pilgrimage to Mecca in 1324. When he reached Cairo, he caused quite the sensation. Mansa Musa brought with him a caravan of hundreds of camels, each one carrying gold dust, and hundreds of slaves carrying gold staffs. Alongside them were hundreds of other camels with food and textiles, as well as horse riders waving the king's royal banner, and thousands of servants with officials. Sorry. While in Cairo, Mansa Musa gave away so much gold and spent so much in the markets that he single-handedly brought the value of gold down and inflated the economy of Cairo. After his visit to Cairo, news reached Europe about his visit to Cairo. A Spanish mapmaker was inspired to create Europe's first detailed map of West Africa. The map was created in 1375 AD and has a picture of Mansa Musa sitting on a throne and holding a gold nugget in one hand. That map is going to be on the picture that is over the video of this. So these tales inspired later Europeans to search for Timbuktu, an important city in the Mali Empire. After Cairo, Mansa Musa would travel on to Arabia, where he purchased land and houses so that pilgrims from Mali would have a place to stay. Inspired by the holy sites he saw, Mansa Musa built an audience chamber at Niana, I believe. I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong, and mosques at Gao and Timbuktu. These buildings were designed by Ishaq al-Tujin, who followed Mansa Musa back to Timbuktu. Ishaq al-Tujin lived the rest of his life in Mali. A royal palace, or Madugu, was built in both the capital and Timbuktu, as well as walls to protect the latter city. Mansa Musa was also inspired by the universities he had seen on his pilgrimage, and he brought with him scholars and books with him back to Mali. He transformed Timbuktu into an internationally recognized center of culture and religious study. He also sent religious scholars to Morocco to learn and come back as teachers. Mansa Musa died, leaving quite an impact on not only the Mali Empire, but the world. Thank you for watching this video, and if you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe. Goodbye.